Hi, this is Christine. There are many stages to the writing process, which are from start to finish, pre-writing. This is the first stage because this is when you get your ideas. Then you move on to the second stage, which is writing the first draft. Now, when you write the first draft, there will definitely be some room for improvement, whether it's new ideas or to make corrections in grammar or sentence mechanics. So you will want to edit and revise your first draft. And once you have made improvements to your paragraph, then you are at the final stage, which is to write your second or final draft. Pre-writing is a technique we do to get ideas to write about for our paragraph. In this video, you will learn how to use clustering as a pre-writing technique. Clustering has also been called mind map because it sort of looks like a mind map where you have lots of ideas connected by circles, and it's very free form and building off of other ideas. And it looks sort of like this. The first step is to pick a topic. For example, I might want to write a paragraph listing important skills that are needed to be a tour guide. So, tour guide will be my main topic. And I'm going to put a thick line around that just to identify that this is my main idea. Next, think of ideas related to the topic. It's important to keep your ideas simple and write them in circles around the main topic. For example, when I think of a good tour guide, I think they need to have good communication skills. So I'll write that down and I will put a circle around it and I will connect it to the main topic. This is a brainstorming activity, so write down every idea that comes to mind. So thinking about tour guide, I'm thinking of some other qualities that are important to be a good tour guide. Some other ideas that come up are being knowledgeable, because you need to know a lot of information. And I think it's also important to be organized. So I'm going to write organized down. Again, I'm going to put a circle around this and connect it to the main topic. Now notice I have my main topic and I have 3 key ideas that are what a good tour guide needs to be. Next, I'm going to think of some other ideas because again, this is a brainstorming activity. So I think that, for example, it's important that tour guides like to be with people. So I will write that down as well. And there are a lot of outdoor activities when you're a tour guide, so they must like the outdoors or doing things outdoors. Okay, so I'm going to put a circle around this, connect it to the main idea. Now, I'm going to look at the different words or phrases in each circle and see if I can come up with some related ideas. For example, good communication skills. I think a good tour guide would need good communication skills because they need to be able to describe points of interest. So I'm going to write that down. And I'm putting a circle around it and connecting it to good communication skills. I think that they also need to understand the needs of tourists, so that also falls under good communication skills. All right. Now, organized. Well, tour guides do need to have good time management. And they also need to be able to manage the different needs of the group. So we're going to connect these to organized because that's what they are about. And let's look. Okay, so then we have knowledgeable. A good tour guide does need to know about the history and culture of the area, so I'm going to include that. And they should be able to be ready to answer unexpected questions. Unexpected questions always come up. So we'll connect these ideas to knowledgeable. Now we are beginning to see clusters or groups of ideas. From these, it becomes clear which ideas to keep and which to leave out. Let's cross off the ideas that did not have many connecting ideas. For example, like people, there isn't much to develop on that, so I'm going to cross this out. And I don't see any connecting ideas to must like the outdoors. I can't really develop this idea much further, so I'm going to cross this one out. So here we have a really solid cluster map. We have 3 key ideas: good communication skills, knowledgeable, and organized. And for each of these key ideas, we have 2 supporting examples. For example, good communication skills, describe points of interest, and understand needs of tourists. And the same for knowledgeable. We have 2 supporting examples, and for organized. Here we are. So, being that this is a really solid cluster map, this is a good beginning to a really good paragraph. In another video, we will talk about another pre-writing technique called outlining. Outlining will help you organize your cluster map even further by putting it in a nice linear order. Until then, try the cluster map on your own. Remember, don't be precious with your ideas. Put it down on paper, be creative, and have fun.